cleared
37.
Fournette,
Here we
his
go.
intended receiver. And now it's third down. From the gun, it's Taylor. And that is incomplete.
And third down is a key down in any game you play. And third down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take
I hate
this up
that
to about the
animation.
7 or 8 yard line.
Just freaking gain
And that run,
10
that changes
yards
the whole
while the
mentality
guy
about the drive
on
right
their back.
there. They were starting on their own 2-yard line. They just wanted enough space to punt the football successfully. Now they're talking about putting together a drive.
Yeah. I punted it in the 2 yards. Went out of bounds perfectly.
On second down, here's Wentz. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Wentz can pull it down when he needs to, and the 6'5" quarterback picks up the first down. So the youngster able to use the legs to pick up the first.
And one of my pet peeves when they see this
forgot I
guy
have to,
play,
like,
when
spy
Carson Wentz
every
takes off
play.
running the football, I always hear people go, oh, he's sneaky athletic. No, he's athletic. Watch him do it. It's an integral part of the quarterback run game, and he gets it done very, very well.
You don't like sneaky athletic, do you? That's just kind of a jab in the back.
Yeah, not when it doesn't apply. I think that's a stereotype that needs to be broken down for him.
On play action, Wentz. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks
I don't know what to run
move.
against him. He's in the
But it's tough to be a
dice
defender in
no matter what.
today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have the center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39. Give him 3 on first down.
He's running the ball against
It'll
me.
set up a 2nd and 7.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping,
really.
those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that
I don't
play.
have that shirt on.
Now Wentz throwing on second down. And he can't get away from the pressure.
I have a
The
different
Giants
defense.
get there.
I chose multiple.
Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. Shotgun now for Wentz. Trying to lay one up. Trying for the tight end. Ertz, and it's intercepted.
Move! Oh my God! That's a pick 6. But Jamal Adams is raping me.
49-yard line.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
After the interception, here's Taylor. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
The game is playing here.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Taylor on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Yeah, good game catching the ball in the backfield a week ago, and they're going to try and involve him in that way in this game as well. But you can tell scouting is taking over.
He's
they're making it
pulling
a
his
little bit
safety
more difficult.
down.
Defensively, they told
He's wanting me to throw it deep
because
he's going to pull his safety down and just like send his corner straight
Taylor.
back.
And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field that's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Taylor.
Are you kidding me?
Incomplete as well.
Oh my God.
Too much mustard there on that pass.
They really turned it loose, didn't they? Really cut loose with that one. Sharp, strong. Didn't lead to a completion, though. Made it very difficult.
And Rosas puts this one through.
It was a perfect route, perfect play. And he just freaking underthrew him and it slid across the ground.
For celebration, now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game?
You see that shit to Odell?
Of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And an alley to run. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
I had to kick a field goal. It would have been a touchdown to Odell.
Downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
He just runs around them. I'm not
Wins to throw on 2nd down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, but I believe it was covered by an Eagle. It was, and Philadelphia is going to hold on to the football.
Plays like this when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
His first catch, good for 14 there and a 1st down.
So I should just freaking only rush 3 every time?
On 1st down, Wentz forced out to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. This is caught inside the 15.
Oh, I can't.
And he's able to get this down deep on the Giants side of the field. Wentz able to hook up with Aguilar for a big gain. 55 yards. Working from the gun, Wentz. The quick slant caught. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd goal.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. Flushed out right. And too much on that one. It's out of the back in the end zone, incomplete. Jordan Matthews, the one he was looking for. And it's 3rd and short.
I'm sending him to the house. Actually,
Again, they'll throw with Wentz. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
He's going for it. I'm about to blitz.
They're not going to kick it. A chip shot, but they're going for it down 3 on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Wentz.
Oh, my God.
And that is caught. It's Aguilar for the Eagle touchdown. Nelson Aguilar.
I got
His
no
fourth
pressure on him.
touchdown on the year. And the Eagles have taken the early lead.
6 people rushing the ball.
Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
New York set to take the field. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that.
Leonard, boy.
And make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
On second down, Taylor. And an alley to run. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. Taylor able to use those legs of his to pick up a first.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it.
And
he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Or is he going to sniff it?
Fournette, a first down carry. Finds a seam inside the 40. And finally down at the 36-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
Throwing now, Taylor on first down. And an alley to run. And avoids the contact by sliding. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
They'll throw on first down with Taylor. Dancing to his left. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a first and goal. After the penalty, it's Fournette. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working,
how do I stop the toss
the
from
ball
happening?
situated at the 9.
It has to happen.
Second and goal.
Oh, wait, never mind. I can... how do I get him to... Yeah. I'm just letting him slant in. Oh, no. Still can't do that.
He's going to get it running right. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4. Now third down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
He'll buy some time right. He can
block for me. What are you doing, you fucking dumb piece of shit, dumb idiot motherfucker, dude. He literally just watched. I could have possibly gotten
as far as he could, and I like the fact that he kept his
eyes
downfield, but he finally ran out of time and room. But I'll take that over forcing it downfield and possibly having it intercepted.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
This one taken from the 7. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for. And that'll bring up second down. Here's second and 10 now from about the 32.
I would have if I could.
Back to the air on second down. Wentz eluding. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Dalvin Tomlinson able to swap him from that defensive tackle spot for a loss of 5. Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. From the gun, it's Wentz. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And who's got it? The Giants.
That's a down and distance coach is always talking about trying to avoid, isn't it? I mean, that's 3rd and long. And you just know they're pinning their ears back and coming after him. Sometimes even with extra pressure.
And he knew that. I mean, he knew they were coming. He just fumbled it.
Yeah, he knew it. The offensive line knew it. Everyone did. Yet the pressure was still there, and he ended up coughing it up.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Taylor. Fighting him off. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Tyrod ain't playing around today.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to
push him over, and he said, nah, I'm good. I'm straight, bro.
On second down, here's Fournette. Shrugs the tackle.
Damn it.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal.
Well, after getting the ball in prime position to score after a fumble recovery, you think you're in a great spot. But the defense on the field is saying not so fast, and they've held firm on the first 2 plays.
They'll try and run forward with Fournette. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain.
If I ever saw one, that was a touchdown.
A minute 58 to go in this first half of play. We're back to East Rutherford, but first this timeout.
I have no fucking sneak. I don't have one in this playbook.
They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And he is in. Touchdown, Giants. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Giants are in for 6.
Leonardo Fournette.
Rosas good with the extra point. And that'll make this a 6-point game. Rosas now to kick this one away.
Just gotta let my D.
This one taken from the 7.
Play its game.
And he'll take it past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession.
Bomb.
And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field.
I can't stop that freaking crossing
out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
It's like that 20-yard cross.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
How do you stop that?
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
That's impossible.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Flush to his right, and an alley to run.
Oh, come on, don't slide when Jamal's coming for you, bud.
That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
Let him get
Normally
your
we're
ass.
talking about a quarterback duel where they're matching each other pass for pass. How about the footwork in this with both of these guys running the ball well?
Yeah, they mixed in the run game. You're exactly right. Now, both coaches might not like how much their quarterbacks have taken off.
Alvin, boy.
Of just good mobility. Now, a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. Wentz will try again on 2nd down. Looking for the end zone.
What are you doing, Jamal?
Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Eagles are now just an extra point away from grabbing the lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And that will give him the lead here as we get on towards halftime. Elliott now to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And now out come the Giants. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you've got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
They go play action here on first down. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
I wasn't throw the circle, but it was risky.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Now Taylor to throw on 2nd down. And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
The Giants on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Out of the gun, it's Taylor. Escaping the pressure right. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down.
I was going for the dive.
Big call coming on 3rd down. So it was
I was way past the line of scrimmage.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Fielded at about the 28. It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return, and control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Eagles coming out as they get ready. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Sky press.
Wentz now on 1st down. He's going to float this one deep right side. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
I got no safety help over the top.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Once again here on 2nd and 10. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. The Eagles on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Go. 81.
No, he's going to Alshon.
Great. Lion.
He's lot.
The final shot before half for Wentz. Going up top. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Out come the Eagles now as they'll go on offense first here in the 3rd quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments.
I know I'm probably going to lose this
game. You
game.
adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes, and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
Hauled in by Anderson, left side. And he'll get it down to the play to the 37.
Man, they shouldn't be getting
it's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get
no
more
way
pressure
Alshon shut 2 linebackers
almost to the 20 before he's dropped. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
I'm about to engage 8. I'll save it.
Throwing on first is Wentz. He's got it. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 3 touchdown passes now for Carson Wentz. And the Eagles add on to their lead. Elliott good on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Elliott now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the 3rd quarter. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. On 2nd down, here's Taylor. He can't bring him down.
The weight room does work.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it and run time, and he picks up a first down.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
That is such
and
bullshit.
that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
That's bullshit, dude.
Play action, it's Taylor. Flushed out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Fletcher Cox able to get in there and drop him for a 2-yard loss. 3rd and long. Taylor and company hoping to regroup after the sack. From the shotgun, it's Taylor.
Dude, oh my God, Tyrod is the worst freaking quarterback of all time.
Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the
that same play.
Trying to get him the football.
It's the same play, and he messed up on it twice.
Just inside the 20. Nice job on the return.
The ball should be there when he turns it.
And the Eagles will
I
have
don't
it
know
taking over first
people
and
who
10.
made this game have never played football before,
getting
or
set to take
what,
the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. They'll run it now out of the gun. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Now a play fake. Wentz. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield. But when push came to shove, they stood their ground. And now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
The Eagles on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 11. Shotgun now for Wentz. And this is going to be incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Giant offense now making their way back out onto the field. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Avante.
I don't understand why Odo just doesn't even jump.
At the 28-yard
He just doesn't go for it.
And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Wentz now on first down. Gonna look deep for Jeffrey.
Oh my God, I have 3 guys on Alshon. I can't pick it off.
Really
and Alshon jumped
intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on
I don't get
that
that
one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. Throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defense.
And he'll take it into the end zone for
Kenny Vaccaro literally just waits while the ball's in the air. He doesn't move. He just watches him catch it, and then lets him run it. I don't understand.
Had 6 to their lead.
I don't understand why he...
You have fun with this one, partner?
I am. I mean, he's been fun
It
to watch
forces you
under
to.
center.
We always talk about, getting to the next
Yes,
level.
it does.
Right?
It makes you go
get
to
into
the closest
zone.
person.
This guy's in the master class right now. What a performance he's
I
putting
didn't
on,
press
just carving
shit.
him up.
4 touchdown passes. Carving him up is right. Seems like everything he throws is going
Yes,
to be a
it does. It makes you
completion and going
switch
into the end zone.
automatically.
New
If you
York
press
set
any
to
button,
take
it
the
makes you
field.
switch.
And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's the Giants with possession.
I don't know how
of the
he has
football,
so many.
but
He has to have like
as we
13
start
players
quarter
on the
number
field on
4.
defense because
The last play
there's
got
no way
just
he
a
can
yard. Here's
get
2nd
all
and
my
9 for the
players. He
26.
can spy me. He can do everything, and I have nothing open.
To throw is Taylor. To throw on 2nd down. Flush to his right. To Shepard, complete.
How is that? Oh my God! Don't let me throw it if I'm across the line of scrimmage. It's just that fucking simple.
We knew he was close to the line of scrimmage, and they say he stepped over.
When you see him in that position, you think he's become a runner. As a DB, you start to react towards the line of scrimmage. They can often throw it over your head.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's caught inside the 30. It's a big play for the Giants on 3rd down. 55 yards. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
Slow.
They'll run it now. Out of the gun.
I might as well not even pull the line.
Sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. They'll
It
wind
would
up
have been the
losing
exact same
3
thing if I just
yards
left them
here.
unblocked.
And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. From the gun, it's Taylor. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Brandon Graham able to drop him for a loss of a couple.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
Here's Taylor to throw. Taylor hit. He lost the football. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But I believe the Giants got this back, and they will hold on to the possession. The Giants go on fourth, but come up empty. And this defense will take over right at midfield. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49.
I blitz and my blitzing linebacker falls over. That makes a lot of sense.
Different pass rushes are
He
designed
blitzes
for
and
different
I
things.
get
Sometimes you
no
want
time
to
to
keep the
throw.
quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him.
And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. Alec Ogletree not dropping into coverage. He comes on the blitz and takes him down for a loss of 9. Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. Working from the gun. Wentz steps away to his left. And that is incomplete.
The touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
The Eagles send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. New York set to take the field. And last time they were very fortunate this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory. But the other guys held up.
3:49 left, and I'm down by 15. 2 scores in 3 minutes.
That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold it.
I've completed 2 passes all game.
And I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what
his
his offense can do.
2 for 11.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. They'll run it now out of the gun. And that
there is no juice, Isaac. I'm averaging 2 yards a carry. What else?
They lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
I can't do anything. Fuck this. Fuck this game. I'm done playing Madden.
The Giants on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5
Yeah,
to this
all I can
point.
do is play
This
defense. I can't play offense.
12. From the gun, Taylor. He's going to walk one deep left side here. And
Odell would
it's
have
going to
caught
wind
that.
up incomplete.
Eagles
However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it. Brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
Completed 2 passes all game. In 4 quarters, I have completed 2.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15. Partner,
we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games.
How do you not throw it right over?
I
don't understand that.
Throwing an
I
interception
don't understand
here, you have to claw your
why
way
this
back
game
in.
is so fake.
That one's going to hurt.
Every NFL quarterback can make that throw right over the
So
line.
after the INT, here's Wentz. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete.
I even fucking touch passed
Let's
it.
see who this
Fucking
is on.
still went straight
in the
to
pocket, chucked it away. Flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are.
There's
on
no
the
one
field, have some
open.
awareness. Tackle to tackle.
Do you not see
You gotta get
how many
outside of
times
that
I've been
tackle box
just
in order to
shit
get that
on in this
done.
game?
They lose
I've
the
been
yardage,
sacked
and
a
of
lot.
course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
Lane 5-7. Lane 5-3. Lane 5-3. Straight 15. Straight 15.
Now Wentz finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This will be 3rd and 19. To throw, it's Wentz. Flushed out right. And this is going to be incomplete.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. And the kick by Elliott is good. And that will make this now an 18-point
He can't make short passes.
So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Have you seen how many throws he's missed this game? He missed 2 first downs to Odell.
Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here.
No, dude, he's not good. If he misses wide open Odell Beckham on some comeback route, then he's not good. He's just fast.
The interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that
there's not enough time in the... Do you not understand that I don't have time to throw? I can't sit here like you all day and just throw. It doesn't work like that.
Now of the afternoon.
Slow.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's able to get up here to the 26.
No, I don't think I'm going to get hit in the pocket. I know I'm going to get hit in the fucking pocket.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Oh my God. I can't throw it to anybody, dude.
There for the sack. Jordan Hicks in there to take him down and to take us to the 2-minute warning. Time for a break.
It doesn't matter. Leonard might be open every time. That doesn't mean that he's going to be able to complete the pass. I already chose a different fucking play. He's not gonna be. He looks open at the beginning, but he's not gonna be open.
On 4th and 13. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout.
Chris is usering. He's just waiting for me to throw it to him.
Here in the final stages.
Do you not see that? Chris is literally just waiting and watching for me to throw it to him.
No move to pull the offense. Taylor's going to go for it. And now before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Taylor.
See, look at that. That is not mistimed. He just throws it behind him every fucking time.
Remaining. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line.
What the fuck are you talking about? He wasn't open. All he has to do is lead him an inch behind the linebacker, but he throws it in front of the linebacker.
Sets him up 1st and goal.
What may seem a little unorthodox to some people, got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away.
That makes no fucking sense. They're just going to miss the pass every fucking time.
Say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Unrealistic, fucking stupid.
Wins to throw on 2nd down. And he'll score. Touchdown, Eagles. Carson Wentz, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles add on to their lead. And that touchdown this late in the game should all but be the dagger.
I don't give a fuck. I'm not a little bitch like everyone else in that fucking chat who complains about fucking people running the score. I deserve to get the score run up on me if I can't stop it.
Elliott good with a PAT, and that will get him 1 closer. This one fielded at the 5. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. New York set to take the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. You got the big lead.
All right, I'm running that play. If it gets picked off,
that underneath stuff,
I'm gonna throw it to Leonard.
This is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And this one's incomplete.
What did I tell you,
Another
Isaac? What did I
pass.
fucking tell
Things
you?
started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Now Taylor dumps it off to Fournette.
Let's see if I can run this play 3 times in a row and not
fourth
work.
down.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands.
Because he throws it behind anyone he's throwing it to. He's fucking shit.
Boy, not deterred from those first 2 failed attempts. They're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. Again, it's Taylor. And it is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Oh, look at this. Wentz going to throw. Being chased out left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
On 2nd down, here's Wentz. Gonna look deep for Jeffrey. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up 3rd. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Toward the sideline, did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a 1st down. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Wentz.
How is that not an interception? If I press triangle, that does not make any fucking sense. I tell you,
Charles, you play to the final whistle, I get that, but there are a few folks that might not be too happy with that score late in the game with it already well in hand.
You seem a little squeamish about that last score.
I struggle with it. I struggle. But on the other, the argument, I get it, on the other side is, hey, do something about it. Stop them.
I guarantee you, I know who was really excited. Fantasy owners who had them. Hey, listen, get the points for me. They're not worried about hurt feelings or anything like that. That's just new age stuff.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. New York set to take the field. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing.
And that's caught inside the 30. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. It's a big-time play there for the G-men. 42 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. One last shot for Taylor. And that will be incomplete, as time has run out on this football game.
on the. She's a keeper. No play burritos. Get to the pesos or amigos. I cannot put no zeros.
Don't you run out? No, I can't show you no love, baby. Yeah, I am a boss in the cut, Mayday. Bubbles and these models it's popping, I tip her. I skip her, I give her the. Girl, you on my line right now. Yeah, I can see the signs right now. Feeling like a boss right now. Feeling like a boss right now. And you just took a loss right now. Dripping in the sauce right now. Get a sprinkle of my style. I'm about to lock down.
Feel like in the real life, dripping all sauce in the good life. You shine, I shine, and ain't nobody gonna take mine. I just wanna be a boss. I will never ever fall.
I feel like a boss right now. Talk to the man right now.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Feel like the man right now. Your girl on my line right now.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Shorty oughta been my me. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. She love me in the gray sweatpants. You never left. Yeah,
Feeling like a boss, I done made it. Get so like a spaceship. I swear my life is amazing. Blowing money, no hesitation. Up, downs, no basic. I know these be hating, but that's what made me feel like in the real life. Dripping all sauce in the good life. You shine, I shine, and ain't nobody gonna take mine. I just wanna be a boss. I will never ever fall.
I woke up and I'm feeling like a boss right now. I'm gonna hold it down, I swear. I roll up and I'm smelling like a right now. I do this for my rounds, oh yeah.
Y'all know his name? Hey, yo, Mac, ladies and gentlemen, C5. Oh! Wing time. Oh! Yeah, yeah, yeah. Woo! Zone. Let me see your shoulders work. I mean, I don't know what y'all came here to do, but if you ain't got a lighter, what for?
What the though? What a